think we might be live. Live we are indeedy then. So let's to Mass Effect Andromeda. I don't know how well you guys can hear me right now. But this is what it is. Let's hit confirm and start game now that we've made a completely separate video of me creating my character so that everybody can skip it because they don't want to watch that part. I'm gonna play on narrative because I'm very bad at video games and I really just want to like the game.
Every great moment in our history began with a dream.
I love his voice.
Each bold leap forward was achieved by those willing to do anything to attain it. We are, all of us, leaving behind families, homes, the very birthplace of our species. Some for discovery, to see the unknown. Others for a new start. Whatever our reasons, we take the first steps toward a new future for humanity. Today, we begin to make our dream reality.
There's something about the rumble in that voice. It's just something. In the year 2185, humanity lives in a golden era of interstellar travel. Our discovery of ancient alien ruins on Mars propelled our understanding of science, and I wasn't reading fast enough, I apologize. I'm sure you can pause and watch that later. I forgot there was text there. Oh man, the like coming out of warp speed noise in all of these games is so nice. I don't know why I like it, but I do. I also really like the Reaper noise from the main trilogy. Like, there's just something about the Reaper, that sound that they make. I had that for my text tone for a while. Should put that back as my text tone someday. Andromeda Galaxy, destination Habitat 7 in the Helios cluster.
Deep breaths.
I mean, you
You're
don't
gonna want to take it easy.
I suppose you
Taking it
kind
easy
of know
for
that.
600 years.
Ryder, Sarah, Recon Specialist, Pathfinder Mission Team.
Pathfinder team. The ones finding us a home.
Can you make it somewhere tropical? Nice, warm ocean, summer year-round?
How about we get her a cup of coffee first?
Yeah, coffee sounds good. Although to me, coffee always sounds good.
The selection process saw the Andromeda initiative evaluate thousands of potential habitable planets within the galaxy.
600 years ago.
Sarah Ryder, let's get you checked out. Look here.
After discovering an unusually high ratio of potential candidates for golden worlds, the Helios cluster was selected as our destination.
I feel
Now you are a part of the first wave of arcs arriving in Andromeda, our new home for humanity.
Makes it sound so easy, doesn't it?
I definitely agree with Lexi there. It's just, yeah, too easy. So is she professional or casual? I feel like she's pretty casual.
I hope not.
Get your wish.
Yeah?
Over here now, the Pathfinder wants you all on your feet right away. He said mission ready within the hour.
Any idea why?
No, but I'm guessing that's where your adventure comes in?
Probably, though.
Okay, everything checks out. Just one more thing before I send you on your way. Let's test your SAM implant. Sam, are you monitoring? Sam, are you online?
Yes, Dr. Tapero. Good morning, Sarah. Are you feeling well?
Question? Yes, I'm still fine. Question.
I just need a second to get my bearings. What's this about my implant?
A routine check. After being in stasis, we want to make sure the connection's still live.
As the team's mission computer, your well-being is my primary concern.
Assuming the implants work as advertised, Sam sees what you see, in theory. We won't know for sure until we get you in the field. How are you feeling otherwise?
She's probably pretty excited. She seems pretty pumped.
I'm ready to get to it.
Readings confirmed. I detect an increased level of adrenaline in your system. The neural implant is functioning properly.
Can't explore space without my coffee.
You're all done. Let's get you on your way. Though you may want to hang around while we revive your brother. It always helps to see a familiar face.
I don't like the sound of that.
Can't be pretending before shit goes wrong.
What's happening?
Just hang on.
Engineering, report. Try to brace yourself.
3 to look.
Hold on.
This is Cora. I'm at the cryo bay. Brace for a reset. Everyone okay?
I think so.
What happened?
We're not sure. Sensors are scrambled. But it's good to see you're up. Feels like centuries since we spoke.
This is the Pathfinder. Mission teams continue preparations. Cora, Riders, report to the bridge.
You heard him. Let's get...
We have a problem over here. It's Scott Ryder.
Oh, of course it's my brother. My stupid idiot brother. Left stick moves. Kind of the norm.
What's wrong?
I don't know. Have to check it out.
Talk to you.
Sarah,
Is my brother okay?
Scott's fine. His vitals are strong, but the revival procedure was interrupted.
So I think that's logical and that's emotional, they said. And I think I'm gonna make her emotional.
I don't like the sound of that.
Don't worry. It just means the process could take a bit longer than usual. Sam?
My connection to Scott's implant was suspended. However, his pulse, respiration, and brain activity are all normal.
To be on the safe side, we'll need to keep him in a low-level coma for a while. Then let his body regain consciousness naturally. He'll be fine.
Glad to hear it.
Thanks, Lexi. Keep us updated. Ryder, I'll wait for you at the door, whenever you're ready to go.
So I can kind of just run around. Oh, I can talk to this.
Hi there. I'm Gian Garson, founder of the Andromeda Initiative. I'm here to welcome you to a whole new galaxy. The good news is, the hard part's over. We're here. If you have any questions now, just ask.
I feel like that's a lie.
At present, Ark Hyperion has arrived in the Helios cluster. Further mission updates are offline due to technical difficulties.
Technical
As Recon
difficulties.
specialist, you are tasked with supporting the authentication of Golden World sites through exploration, mapping, and scientific analysis. Currently, you are to report for duty on the command bridge.
Look, the technical difficulty is that half of our ship is on fire.
The Andromeda Initiative encompasses all colonization efforts, including ARCs, Pathfinders,
Oh, I
outposts,
can move.
and the central support hub, the
Oh,
Nexus.
I can't like
The
spin
current
around in
location of the
circles.
Nexus is unknown. Status of outposts are unknown.
I mean, of course.
I'm Gian Garson, founder of the initiative. I think it's important we take a moment to reflect on a vision that you shape. Life in Andromeda can be anything we dare to dream, and I'm proud to help make those dreams come true. Drop me a note sometime. I'd love to hear how we're doing.
Drop you a note, my dude? I don't think so.
Your current location is Ark Hyperion, housing the human population. Ark Varchero, the Solarian vessel, confirmed departure in 2185. The Asari ship, Ark Lucinia, confirmed departure that same year, as did the Turian Ark Natanus, embarking in 2185.
Okay, so we all left at the same time.
The selection process saw the Andromeda Initiative evaluate thousands of potential habitable planets within the galaxy. After discovering an unusually high ratio of potential candidates for Golden Worlds, the Helios cluster was selected as our destination. Now you are a part of the first wave of Arks arriving in Andromeda, our new home for humanity. Once the Pathfinder team's assessment is complete, Habitat 7 has been selected as the most likely candidate for colonization.
So, my dudes, that's really telling. That's really telling that it's like the new home for humanity. Because, like, that's... And I'm sure the Solarian Ark and the Asari Ark and the Turian Ark all say their species as well. Despite the fact that clearly there's at least one Asari on our Ark. Like, there's some mixed crew stuff going on. But the new home for humanity, maybe we should just intermix in general.
The Pathfinder is responsible for exploring and assessing new worlds for outpost placement and settlement.
Find out what those human Turian babies look like, which is like a Mass Effect 2 reference, and I would apologize if I was actually sorry.
Current duty roster shows you are assigned to the Pathfinder mission team, Specialist Rider.
I am, yes. Hi, are you okay?
It sounds amazing, doesn't it? Right up until you lose gravity.
True that, my friend. Anybody down here? Noom. Hello.
Still in stasis. Vitals look good.
Was that floating?
I mean, for a minute you were.
Had a little hiccup with the gravity.
Are you okay?
Another colonist here.
I don't remember dreaming.
Thank God nobody was in this.
Okay, so nobody was in that one. That's interesting that there were any in here. It's interesting that there were people, like, empty pods, like they didn't fill them all. Oh, went flying. Hi.
Hey there. Hell of a wake-up call, huh?
I like your voice.
Didn't expect that first thing out of stasis.
You're pretty, and I
Makes
like your
two
voice.
of us. Hang in there.
I can talk to you.
Enjoy your nap, Ryder? Don't think I'll need sleep for the rest of my life.
Maybe another decade or two wouldn't have hurt.
And you just gonna
Right.
scan me.
Talk to you later.
Just do your doctor scans on me while you're talking to me. Okay. Oh, reading things. Attention Hyperion personnel. After a 600-year voyage, the good news is we're exactly where we're supposed to be. We've arrived in the Helios cluster, Andromeda galaxy. Year 2819. That's hard to tell if that's a 0, a 9, or an 8 there. All stasis medical personnel should report for duty immediately, give the Pathfinder mission team revival priority, and prep its members for field reconnaissance. Reports of an unusual celestial phenomenon in the cluster are being investigated. Updates to follow. Captain Dunn, so that's from the captain. Oh, sorry about that. I didn't mean to yawn on you. Message from Jen Garson. Hello, traveler, and welcome to your first day in Andromeda. This is the dawn of a new era for all of us. As you recover from stasis, know that you're in good hands. In a few short hours, you'll be leaving the Hyperion and joining thousands of your fellow colonists as you chase your fortunes and build the new life you've always dreamed about. It's been a long wait, but I promise you it will be worth it. Jen Garson, founder, Andromeda Initiative.
Morning, Ryder. Or afternoon. Or I don't know.
Yeah, morning enough. We all just woke up. Oh, no, I don't want to talk to you yet.
Get ready to go.
Talk to anybody else? Hi. Hi.
Good to see you, Ryder. Sorry, still waiting for some coffee.
Dude, me too.
You ready?
What's wrong?
Oh shit. That exploded. Is everybody okay?
Hey, up here! Whatever hit the arc fried everything. We have to balance the power loader and explode.
Why are you standing up there?
Ryder could find it. She has a scanner. Quick, Ryder, use it to locate the fault.
On it.
I'll try to get readings on the second
Down
conduit.
button is nice.
Try to run on it. I'll override the safety.
Relay 2C shows damage from a temperature spike.
Found it. That relay.
Ryder, can you go
There. It's reset.
rerouting the turret now?
It's working.
Cool. Can you get off from up there, lady who was up there? Because that doesn't seem safe.
Good job, Ryder. Now we can get to the train.
Were you, like, helping over here for some reason?
You okay?
That was close. Barely in Andromeda, and we're already scrambling. The adventure begins. Not sure your dad will see it that way.
Yeah, well, my dad can fight
Go
me.
ahead and take us to the bridge.
Helm control, report. We're drifting. Flight controls aren't responding.
First priority is stopping these outages.
Mainline power's been knocked out. We're on reserves, Captain. They won't last.
What's our position?
Unknown. We lost telemetry.
Sam. You need
Oh
eyes
my
out.
god, he looks so
Attempting to
bad.
adjust sensor array.
Alec, please. You may be
Sorry,
Pathfinder,
Alec.
but this is my ship.
Captain, the protocol's clear. In the absence of communication with the Nexus or the other arcs, we proceed to our appointed Golden World. Solid ground.
If it's even out there. Nobody said anything about running into an energy cloud. And that's just a wild guess what we hit.
Alec, I'm really sorry that you look terrible because my
Alec, I need to assess the damage.
character looks
Stop
pretty.
the bleeding. We've got 20,000 people asleep on this ship. Let's give them a chance to wake up.
Can you blame her?
For solid my dude.
Your father's got a point, though. Solid ground sounding pretty good right now.
Yeah, but...
Pretty good. Isn't good enough.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
We're coming through.
My God. Is that our golden world?
That's Habitat 7. New Earth, if we're lucky.
He's really.
All of our long-range
I like
scans
his
told
voice.
us it was in the green zone. Perfect for human settlement.
It doesn't even look the same.
We can't give up now.
We don't know how bad it is yet. Still seems like it's our best shot.
Maybe. There's just a lot on the line.
Sam?
The energy from the phenomena is damping our senses. Planetary conditions are on there.
We're marooned. 20,000 souls adrift at sea. And when the power runs out, and stays out, we need to know if that's safe harbor.
Epic hero
And if it's
speech.
not,
As Pathfinder, it'll be my job to find an alternative. It's what we trained for. But if this goes well, we are already home.
all right, just make it quick.
Harper, the rest of the team should be awake by now. Have them spin up 2 shuttles. Planet Fallen 30.
Yes, sir.
A stubborn one, isn't he?
Stubborn runs in the family. Guess I rubbed off on him.
Just as long as he knows what he's doing. It's not like the cavalry's coming to save the day. I need an ETA on our sensor repairs. We're blind out here.
My brother's going to hate that he missed this.
Are all the riders adrenaline junkies?
I guess it's in our blood. I was born a minute ahead of him. I never let him forget it.
Don't worry. I'm sure Scott will pull through.
Yeah, and when he does, he'll want to hear stories.
So, let's get out there and find him one.
Man, like
Right.
it seems like
You'll
we've
wanna
known
get
each
his
other
helmet.
for like a
And
good
maybe
while.
stop at the Good Luck Rock before we go.
The what?
It's an old superstition of your dad's.
Oop, I didn't hold the button long enough. I forgot it's press and hold, not just press. Introduction. As a member of the Pathfinder team, you play a critical role in the Andromeda Initiative's efforts to establish a foothold in the new galaxy. The team faces many challenges. Golden World site verification, reconnaissance and mapping of unknown territories, planetary and celestial, scientific analysis and discovery of new phenomena, potential first contact with extraterrestrials, establishing diplomatic relations with local inhabitants, general support of settlement outposts. You kinda gotta be a jack of all trades, I guess. I think that's the same thing I just read. Yeah. Okay. So they don't go away.
Looks like Dad's already suited up. Hang in there, Scott.
Just open his locker. Those are some not very secure lockers, my dude. Do. What else can I touch? First contact protocol. In the event any member of the Pathfinder team encounters intelligent alien life, it is imperative that the first contact protocols be strictly observed. The Andromeda Initiative holds the principles of peace and cooperation amongst our highest ideals. Aggressive action against extraterrestrials is only permitted when hostile intent is clearly demonstrated, and Pathfinder team members are at obvious risk of injury or death. Yeah. That just feels foreboding. I can talk to you.
Hey, Ryder.
It's Kirkland, right?
Yeah. I think we met just before the Hyperion left Earth. Not sure if you know Greer.
Okay.
Hi there. Your dad say anything about what's going on?
Hi. Sensors are scrambled. Planet fallen 30. Be afraid, or we're home. Well, what he technically said was Planet fallen 30.
He was all business. Told us to prep and be ready to go.
Short and sweet, huh? Will do.
See you guys on the ride down.
So that's getting my helmet.
Got it.
That should do it.
The Pathfinder is now requiring sidearms. I've opened the armaments locker.
I'm not a fan of the Predator,
sorry.
but
You never know. Now let's get to the shuttle.
I'm not a fan of the Predator. I could turn off their radio, it looks like, but I don't want to do that. I'm a nice friend.
Ryder?
Hey Fisher, how's it going?
I like my music in my locker room.
Your dad and the captain aren't seeing eye to eye on this.
That's true.
She wasn't thrilled with the idea of the expedition. My dad won her over.
Glad Dunn came around. Your dad's the N7 here. He's got the most experience. And the best aim. I go wherever he goes.
Me too, buddy. I like music in the locker room. I won't turn off their music. Oh, I can scan the rock.
Analysis indicates alkali feldspar and quartz, commonly known as granite.
Good luck, Rock, huh?
Your dad was mountain climbing back on Earth. It caught him from falling. The way things are going today, we'll need any luck we can get.
Yeah.
Touch the lucky rock. Okay.
So just another boring day at the office, huh?
I can't wait to do this. Complicated, we can handle it. I hadn't noticed. I feel like she can't wait.
This is what the Pathfinder team's all about. We're going to see a planet no humans ever set foot on.
I know what you mean. I always wondered what it was like when explorers crossed the ocean. Nothing but stars and dead reckoning to guide them.
And a map that said, "Here be dragons."
Well, if they made it, we can too. And maybe see a dragon along the way.
Let's hope. Let's hope for
Never
dragons.
know. Let's keep an eye out.
And our distance.
On that note, time to get to the shuttle.
Yeah, I hear you over the speaker, Dad.
Dr. Carlyle, with everything going on, I think the Ark needs you more than we do.
I don't know, my dude.
wants a
I'm
medic on
clumsy.
hand, and if that is home down there, I'm happy to knock on the door.
You and me both, my dude.
It's what we hope it is. It'll be one for the history books. You got a quote ready? One small step.
I'm pretty sure your dad will handle that honor.
All right, team, button it up. We leave in 5.
Sir, we broke out the weapons as requested. Anything we should know about?
Seem prudent, given the situation. We'll be down a man with Scott out. I heard what happened. Your brother's strong. He'll make it.
My dude, he better.
He better. 600-year nap and he oversleeps.
You know him. Never was an early riser.
This whole family is made of sass.
Just don't let it get to you. I need you sharp.
Yes, sir.
Your mom would have been proud. Of both of you. Okay, team, listen up. I chose each of you for the Pathfinder team, not just because you're talented and passionate, but because you're dreamers, like me. We dream of exploring the unknown, finding the edge of the map, and then discovering what lies beyond. People look back on this, and they will. They'll remember we didn't give up. We kept dreaming that our first few faltering steps in Andromeda were the beginning of everything they know. We only get one chance to be first. So, let's go make history.
About my brown gingers. She's real pretty.
I've been waiting 600 years for this.
Liam, shut up. You're so pretty, but you're such a dumb jock, and I love you.
Archive period, this is Shuttle 1. Switching to manual guidance.
Shuttle 2, taking your lead.
Good luck, Pathfinder team.
Turning to Vector 135.
Copy that. You're on point.
Wow. Look at that.
Whatever it is, it stopped the Hyperion in its tracks.
It appears to be an unstable mass of dark energy.
If you say so.
Steer clear of it.
Why can I look around?
Gravity anomalies detected.
See if I can even it out. The stomach would appreciate that. We're clear. Accelerating to cruising speed.
Ryder, we didn't have a chance to be back in the Milky Way. Name's Liam Costa, security and response specialist.
Good to meet you, Liam.
Hard to believe we're finally doing this.
Sure beats reading the brochures.
Beginning our acceleration. Plan is dead ahead. Hang on. Initiating atmospheric entry.
Here we go.
The flight guide is scrambled. It'll pass. The controls are fighting me.
Adjust fresh vector. Redirect to starboard.
We're through.
Holy.
Shuttle 2, are you seeing it?
Copy that. Doesn't look like a golden world from here.
Ionization levels are rising.
Stay on course to the landing zone.
Oxygen levels are below minimum human requirements.
Is this the right plan? We had this all worked out.
Keep it tight, Shuttle 2.
Mountains are floating.
Yeah, that's
Port side.
probably bad.
Hyperion, this is the Pathfinder. We've got evidence of an alien civilization.
Has anyone seen us?
What if they're not friendly?
We stick to contact protocol. No use of deadly force unless hostile intent is clear.
Boom. You got hit by lightning, motherfucker. Oh, wow. My dude. And now we just drop out of the sky. I can like spin in a circle a little bit.
Your jump jet is malfunctioning. Approaching terminal velocity.
Like I can't move sideways at all. There's really nothing I can do there. I was like messing with the sticks and stuff. All I do is sort of spin my camera around. Oh man, me too, dude. Graceful landing. This is one of those cool, like, Omni-tool scanner things. It's like they're repairing her face shield when it cracked.
This is Ryder. Come in. Hyperion! Sam! Anyone there?
Save your breath, Ryder. Sam's offline. Comlink's trashed. I'm surprised we aren't too.
Any survivors?
Did the others make it?
I don't know. It was all a blur. Shuttle split in two. This is like some nightmare.
Yeah. No way this is home.
I mean, humans are like a remarkably adaptive species. We probably could live here if we had to.
Come on. Ryder, how's your survival training?
I've seen my share of troubles. Nothing crazy, but...
Well, crazy just found us. Those rocks out there are floating.
Terra Incognita. Oh, and safety tip? Don't breathe the air. Found that out the hard way.
Don't breathe the air. Everything's on fire.
I think that energy cloud we saw could cause all this.
I mean...
Sam said it's dark energy, but that's in space.
Yeah, hell of a cloud.
A cloud that makes boulders float.
Okay, check my objective. There's so much shit going on here. Oh.
What the hell is this?
Come on! We gotta get through it!
Sprint. Welcome
to Habitat 7! Keep moving!
Floating rock. Please don't strike me, lightning. I would not appreciate that.
Looks safer under there!
Oh shit, okay. Phew.
Is this for real? How's your gun? Might want to see if it's working. Take a shot at that fuel cell. It's busted anyway.
Look. Something flying around in the sky.
Oh, wow.
Here be dragons. Cora will love it.
Oh, shooty thing. That's what I'm supposed to do.
I'd say it's working.
That's good. Hold the holster. Full beans. I do run faster.
There! Get up that cliff. We find her. I think I can see a path up. We'll use the jump jets if we have to.
Into the breach!
Think I'd rather fall than get hit by...
More glowing mushrooms.
Are they making that noise?
Detecting a lot of energy. Can't make heads or tails of it, but it's powerful.
My dude. That's kind of terrifying. Vault up with circle.
How'd my dad find you?
I was a cop in crisis response.
Yeah?
Tell you over a beer sometime.
Yeah, sure. I don't like beer, but okay. Oh, I'm stuck on the mushrooms. No. Stop making me look stupid, Space Flora. I almost said Space Fauna. There's no, that was, that lightning hit me.
I think I see the top.
I was... Wee.
Mind making some room?
No. You gotta stay down there.
Thanks. What the hell is that?
That's trouble.
It's not a hotel, that's for sure. Nothing around here makes any sense.
New galaxy, new ways to die.
Just not today.
Ryder, it's Fisher.
Wait, look.
First contact protocol again?
No deadly force unless fired upon.
Yeah, said no one in the field ever. How do we handle it?
expect the worst.
Just be ready if this goes south.
It usually does.
Liam, you're such a pessimist. Like, for a happy dude.
I go hot. Shit! This stuff got real!
I'm not good at shooting things.
It's over!
Fisher, you okay? I'll live. I thought I was a goner. I knew they weren't a friendly soul.
We tried, my dude.
We did our best. Not like they gave us much of a choice.
They didn't. So we reload and put it behind us.
True that,
I don't even
dude.
know what they wanted. Nothing good the way they were armed.
You know what? We are the aliens here.
Who says we'd even understand? Or they'd understand us? It's a new galaxy. I guess it's too much to expect they'll play by Milky Way rules.
Or any rules by the look of them. But what did we do to them? Only thing I know for sure,
I mean,
their
you
guns
scared
are
the
just
shit
as hard as ours.
out of them, probably.
Where are the others? Gone. Kirkland and Greer went looking for help.
Come on.
Ah, my leg!
Can you move?
It's broken. You guys push ahead and look for the others.
Sure.
Yeah. Just find us a ride out of here. And take a few more of them out while you're at it.
Sure thing, dude.
Whoa. Take a look at these bodies. What are these things? Hope the other team's
Just
okay.
loot.
We'll find them, but we might want to scout around first.
You're the recon specialist. Point the way.
Well, I don't have Sam here, but I can try to make sense of it. They're DNA-based, and their armor reads as some kind of bone, but the genetics are all over the map.
Ah. I guess life took a different turn here, huh?
I mean, yeah. The planet. That was so cool. Holy shit. Oh. Dude. Stop glitching into my... I was trying to look at the cool fucking sky vortex. Is this the way we came from? I hope not. I hope I'm not just going back the way I came. What's this way? There's a building over here. I want to touch it.
Hey, that's Kirkland. They shot him. I count one left to go.
The fuck, dudes?
That's the last of them.
No vital signs, just shot him in cold blood.
He was trying to surrender. Why kill him?
Would we treat them any different if they showed up on Earth, armed to the teeth?
Maybe not.
Peace isn't going to be an option here.
Sometimes it's...
We'll come back for his body once we find the others.
Hope Greer's still alive somewhere. Still, take a look.
Weapon wheel? Oh, weapon wheel. Different shooting.
Look at this architecture. This is really something.
That's why I came over here. There's a building, and I want to touch it. Scanner.
I've seen Prothean artifacts in my time, but nothing quite like this. It's at least 3 or 4 centuries old.
What are you?
Ark left 600 years ago, right?
Okay, now this is weird. Even with these readings, I have no idea what it does.
Just imagine the mind that invented it.
It glows.
If that's even possible. Evolution's separated from ours by 2 million light years.
Spooky when you put it that way.
Man, seriously though, like scientifically, that is just a fascinating thought.
Shit, you hear that?
Oh,
Hell
shit.
that? Yeah, watch out! What is it? Okay, it's dead.
Whatever it was.
It's twitching.
How'd it cloak like that?
It's organic. No sign of technology.
Wow, so the cloaking is biological?
Oh my god, you were suddenly really loud in my ear,
Weird.
friend.
Hey look, flares goes up over there.
Could be our people. I'll mark the nav point.
Bum bum. There's so much shit to explore here.
What do you suppose is down there?
New and painful ways to die.
Maybe we could jump jet our way across.
Is that sound coming from below?
Alien gods of the underworld?
Don't say that.
I think it's machinery. You can feel the vibration.
We're really gonna keep doing this, huh?
I want to know what's down there.
Right. Recon specialist.
Yeah. I don't think I'm actually allowed to jump down there. I think I'll die. But yeah. The alien gods of the underworld joke. He's great. It's 100% a joke I would make in this situation. I'm pretty sure just last night someone asked me why something weird happened and I just said it's a ghost.
Check that out.
Now this looks more like the golden world my dad was expecting.
Dude.
Then the long-range scans were right. This could have been home.
600 years ago, and then... If it's anything like plants back in the Milky Way, there are signs of cellular mutation.
It's lasted this long. Guess that makes it the alpha tree, huh?
Yeah. What happened to all its friends outside? Dead animal in here, and some sort of trap. Pretty recent, too.
You suppose those aliens set it?
If they did, they don't play nice with anyone.
Or maybe they're starving.
What did I say? It could be food.
How is this even possible?
Extreme example of a microclimate, maybe. Shielded by the cave all these years.
While the rest of the planet died?
Something nasty happened out there. But this means there's hope. Life as we know it can thrive in Andromeda.
Path up on the left.
New. There's so many different things I can do back in here. Don't get hit by lightning, don't get hit by lightning, please. Please don't get hit by lightning.
Yeah, radio static. But like a pattern.
Wee. Oh shit, that is very bright. Holy shit.
We're clear. Thank God. I was tapping my mic, hoping someone would notice.
You okay?
Yeah. Where are the others?
They killed Kirkland. The Fisher's alive back at the crash site.
He's got a broken leg. Needs help.
I'll check around for supplies. Then head back.
Stay put when you get there. We'll look for my dad's shuttle.
Good luck. Can't wait to get off this rock.
Dude, be careful. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Oh, was I standing somewhere that was hurting me? That's interesting.
Some sort of structure up that hill.
Yeah.
This place is taking a beating from the storms.
Along with everything else on this planet. Well, let's hope no one's home.
Doesn't doesn't look like a home at all.
I mean, correct. It doesn't. It looks like some sort of office or laboratory, but...
Yeah, no one's living here.
So what's it for?
Doesn't look like the other structures we've seen. Different design. Must be a way to get some lights on.
My dude. Am I just gonna touch random stuff?
What's all this about? What are you doing, Ryder?
Oh shit!
That can't be good. Oh.
It's a generator.
Yeah, sure. Why wouldn't it be?
Maybe it did something. Weird.
If that's poison, I know who to blame.
It's all just gonna come up as unknown machine.
Whoa! Guess the circuit overloaded.
Even the equipment's out to get us.
Same language as those aliens. Wonder what he's saying.
Kill all humans, probably?
Liam, my dude. I realize that you're a little upset right now. But the recording probably pertains to whatever they were doing here.
Hey, that door open.
Oh hey, mysterious, spooky open door. Let's go touch it.
Some kind of research lab?
Maybe.
Let's
Then it
steal all
got
their
hit by a
shit.
tornado. Weird. You hear that?
Looks like they were trying to tunnel in.
Don't think it turned out so well. Watch it!
What is it?
Here? There.
So now killer robots too? Whatever this is, it scans as being old. Some serious energy on the other side of that door. Doesn't say much, other than it's fried. Maybe a console of some sort. His wounds look like they're from an energy blast. Might have tangled with our robot friend there.
So we can't do anything here, right? No. We just discover that it's a thing that exists.
Not exactly poetry, is it?
Maybe it's poetry to him, jeez.
Any theories, recon specialist?
There's some kind of technology on this planet. Older, underground. Something these aliens are interested in.
Like archaeologists?
Yeah, bloodthirsty archaeologists.
Hey look, archaeologists are assholes.
Weather's still crappy.
Nerdy assholes.
Heads up! They were waiting for us!
What?
Oh, damn!
Do I have to do a shooty?
They got a lighting rod up and running! Are these things stalking us?
Starting to feel like it!
I'm a bad shooter.
This is not how I go out!
I don't think they're listening!
There! Last one's down.
Let's not wait around for more.
I was just trying to see if I could run up here and make trouble.
Wreckage ahead.
Whoa.
It's the other half of our shuttle.
What a mess. I can't believe we survived this.
We're not off planet yet.
Whoa. Whee. Don't go in the fire though, that's probably bad. Jump. I'm just gonna loot everything. That's what I do. If anybody's watching in my other playthroughs.
Ah, hell! They got the jump on us!
Where? Up here.
Careful, they got one of those animals.
Watch for cloaking!
Us for them, they forces.
Trying to surround us! Keep an eye on your 6 o'clock!
And our 2 o'clock. And our 8. There.
Okay.
Got them all.
Or you can throw a grenade and I cannot get to shoot somebody while I'm flying.
You're pretty good at this, right, huh?
Yeah.
I fought off a Batarian pirate or two in my day. I was with a team that dug up Prothean artifacts.
Well, this will be a field day for you. Maybe we should see if there's anything else useful here.
I did that already. Oh shit.
Anyone there? Cora, we read you. You're alive. Shuttle repairs are underway, but we're surrounded.
We're coming. We're coming.
They're not friendly. On our way.
I know.
That point marked.
They're like weird. I know.
Well, that settled that.
Cavalry to the rescue. Nice to see you guys.
You too, Harry. How is everyone?
Still in one piece. You got here just in time.
Where's my dad?
He went scouting ahead while we fixed the shuttle.
Of course he did.
Ryder, there's weapons and ammo at the shuttle. Stock up.
These things tried talking to you at all?
Barely a word. Then started shooting. What about you?
We didn't stop for a chat.
Oh, there's more weapons here. What did I pick up?
Ah, hell! Enemy ship on the way! Get to cover! Go, go! Here they come!
They got balls to try and airdrop.
Don't let us!
Ah! Lightning's after shuttle! Heads up! Another shuttle incoming!
In this weather? Guess we got their attention. Are those dogs? I wish. They've got some weird cloaking ability. You're shitting me!
I'm really not.
Sound off!
I'm here!
Still alive!
Here!
Present!
I'm a little
I can't
yelling
get a
for
beat on
them.
those things!
I do, maybe shoot faster.
There's too many of them! Just keep firing, we can do this! Harry,
I'm
you
gonna
guys okay?
put
Not
so much
dead yet!
ammo of ammunition. Let's shoot it. There we go.
Liam, enough. Right. It's just these assholes kill Kirkland.
Anger good.
Stay pissed. Use it.
Will do.
Just remember, we need that ammo.
Strangle them if I have to.
What about the others?
Fisher's wounded, but sitting tight. Greer's with him, though our shuttle's in pieces.
Guys. She's been hit.
Oh no.
Take cover!
Fear.
Take cover!
I didn't know you were biotic.
Don't worry, it's not contagious.
Before they attacked, I managed to fix our comms.
You're a lifesaver. Now just take it easy.
Sam, are you there?
QEC link established. Affirmative, Sarah. The Pathfinder needs to speak with you.
Oh great.
Good to see you in one piece. What's our status?
Liam and I are with Cora.
We have wounded crew. The good news is our shuttle's been repaired. We can get back to the Ark.
Not with these storms. It's too risky to fly.
Damn the risk, my dude.
I'll take that chance. It's not any better on the ground. We're just human lightning rods running around here.
Not if we can turn the lightning off.
I don't follow?
I have an idea. Rendezvous at my coordinates will... Damn, they spotted me.
Sir? Sir! Can you two manage alone?
I can keep her stable. For a while.
Let's move.
Man. Real hero here, Harry Carlisle. Harry? His name is Harry, right?
Sam, do you have the Pathfinder's position?
Marking the nav point on your map.
Doesn't look far. Let's make this quick. We have to get there before the storm hits. No detours.
What was my dad scouting
the
for?
ammo
He
box.
was trying to get readings on that tower.
Well, the network puts him near it.
Exercise caution. The storm front is already gaining intensity.
Nice to have you back, Sam. How about some good news next time?
Whoa. I almost jumped off the edge. There's your good news, Sarah. The guy
Sam's
playing
right.
video
We
games.
don't have much time.
Not dumb enough to actually run you off
Drawing
the
the
edge.
lightning away.
If we hug that wall, they might keep us
That's how
safe.
lightning rods work, yeah.
Dead bodies here! Lightning didn't do this!
Incendiary rounds. My dad's been busy.
He was an N7. They don't mess around.
Dude, putting all this, like, hype on N7.
Somebody was pretty clever with these rocks!
Only way to survive here.
2.
Close. The nav point shows my dad's up there.
Putting all this, like, hero worship on anyone just because they were an N7 is just ridiculous.
Sir!
Stay low. This is just like us. I don't think they're native to the planet.
They're not. We found an abandoned lab, like they've been studying the place.
Good work. You actually did some scouting.
Gasp. That surprises you?
You didn't think I would.
You never know what people are made of. Not until everything goes wrong.
Plenty of that on this mission.
Sir, you said something about the lightning.
It's the dark energy cloud the Hyperion hit. It's affecting the whole planet. Interfering with that.
The tower is caught in a feedback loop with the cloud. Together they're disrupting the entire climate with undirected energy.
It would explain a cave we found. Plant life sheltered from the storm. From that tower.
It's a good bet. And I think if we can get in there, shut the tower down,
The lightning goes away.
the shuttle can get us out of here. In theory.
Excuse me.
Just have to get past them.
Just do a shooty. We've been doing it.
It's a hell of a gamble, but we won't know until we get in there and try.
No illusions about this. It'll be a nasty fight the whole way.
If Sarah's game, so am I. But we risk turning a skirmish with these guys into something worse.
It's them or us.
Oh, it's them. Problem is, we're outnumbered.
I've been working on that. We just need to change the math.
Works for me.
Sam, load combat profile.
Let's go! Right behind you.
Push ahead to the structure.
Here they come! Now we've got their attention. Watch the lightning!
Get into that building. We don't want to get bogged down out here.
This went south in a hurry!
Go, 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 go! Sam, biotic amp interface mode.
I'm here!
Keep the momentum up. Don't let him... Ready? Let's get inside there.
Have to keep an eye on our flank.
Not if we keep moving forward. Don't let him catch us.
How's your dad doing all of this? He's like a machine.
No idea! But it's working!
Keep up! That's it! We're doing it! Not much farther!
Where are we going?
Sam, give me engineer profile. All the way to the top!
And then what?
We'll know when we get there! We're almost there! This looks like a control center. Keep him off my back!
You heard him. We made it. In one piece.
Not over yet. I need to get through that door over there.
What now?
I need to decipher the language.
There's more coming up!
What's the plan here? They'll surround us in no time.
We need to defend both sides or they'll flank us!
Where do you want us? On the move.
Moving out!
Uh-oh, it's making me put them here.
Right!
Got it! Watch it! Think I see movement!
We held them off at the shuttle, we can do it again! A lot of people still counting on us!
I'm just getting warmed up!
They mean business! Keep them off your dad!
Analyzing possible inputs. 25% encrypted.
Hurry, we don't have long.
decrypted. It's an unusually complicated syntax.
I can see that. Try a recursive search.
I will need a moment to evaluate the pattern.
We only have a moment. Do it.
I think I really pissed that one off. Maybe because I shot him in the face.
Sir, any progress?
Decryption is 75% complete.
We've almost got it.
Just a little longer! They're falling back!
Could be regrouping for another push. Stay sharp.
Decryption complete.
That did it. It's a security override. I'll try to open the door from here. Ah, damn, it's jammed. I need to take a look at it.
Touch the weird alien door.
Put your back into it.
You really think we can shut this thing down?
I don't know yet. Sam's decoded part of the language. Now we'll see if I can have a conversation.
With who, my dude?
Who do you plan on talking to?
More like what? Think it's automated. Come on. These are the moments that make it all worthwhile.
Man, I do not doubt that.
Sam, begin translating.
A moment. Indexing. Translation complete.
Let's see what we have.
I'll be damned. It's working. We did it.
There's hope at least.
That's what people need.
That's all anyone back on the Ark is looking for. Hope it'll work out.
Well, not if we stand around looking at sunsets. Let's get back to the shuttle.
Well, that was unexpected. Did we fix it, or did we broke it more? Oh look, my faceplate's broken. I'm going to die.
We need an emergency extraction now!
They're spinning up the shuttle. ETA is 3, maybe 4 minutes.
We don't have that long. Deep breath.
Initiating transfer.
I'm pretty sure most of that was him, like, giving orders. But it's right there, like, right when you start to pass out. It kind of looks like he says, "I love you," which is just ridiculous.
Tell the Ark to prep Medbay. Come on!
Ryder's implant is overloaded. I suggest a hardwire connection.
Do it!
There!
Dude, Dad, what did you do to me?
Welcome back, Sarah.
Do I look like that?
What happened?
You were clinically dead for 22 seconds.
Oh no, 22 seconds. What about the others?
Did the rest of the team make it?
Hey, you're still with us.
That's
Guys,
gay, don't sit
get
there and
Sam
watch
up.
me.
Ryder's awake. Who are you talking to?
Sam.
I didn't hear him.
You're up. Look here. And here.
Yo, during that test, you're just supposed to move your
Where?
eyes. You were not supposed to
It was
turn
your
your
life or
head.
his, and he chose you. I'm
Well,
so
rude.
sorry, Sarah. I know this must be a blow.
We weren't close.
Growing up with Dad was tough. He and I never really hit it off, but...
I know he could be distant, but he once said that when his time came, he wanted to go out among stars no one had seen before.
What?
In a way we don't entirely understand. It played havoc with your brain.
Green.
Sam?
Your father authorized the transfer of Pathfinder authority to you.
Shouldn't that be Cora?
In theory. In reality, you're the new Pathfinder, Sarah.
Are you kidding me?
You can't be serious.
What's the matter? I think you're up for it.
Dude. Are you just, like, trying to get with me by being really nice? That's easy to say.
That's easy enough to say. Going out there and doing it? I barely survived that last mission. Hell, technically I didn't.
But you're alive and kicking now. You're not a quitter, that's for sure.
It's all academic anyway.
Ain't got
Sam's
no
linked to your
time
mind
for
on a
quitting.
deeper level now. Trying to untangle it could kill you. I know this is tough, but we need to start thinking about the next step. A lot of people are counting on us.
Is the Ark still drifting?
That's the thing. Whatever your dad did with that tower, it saved the day. Some sort of atmosphere scrubber.
The energy cloud thinned out. We're on our way to the rally point now. Should be at the Nexus soon. She needs to rest first. She has 2 hours. We'll need our Pathfinder for this.
Oh, I checked on your brother. Still no change. But if you can pull through, so can he. A bit of your dad in both of you.
You got some, like, hero worship thing?
What's going on, Sam?
This is our private channel. I shared it with him.
Why me?
Why did he do it? Why me?
Unknown, but he never acted without reasons. Alec wouldn't want us to lose sight of the goal. He said pain emboldens our resolve. He'd insist we grow stronger from his passing.
Oh, that's not ominous. love to throw a fit now. Poor big scary Avy get his way.
Ryder, good to see you on your feet. We're at the Nexus. It's the forward hub for the entire Andromeda initiative. The Asari, Solarian, and Turian arcs should be there too.
Let's hope they've had better luck.
Starting our approach now.
It's almost as big as the Citadel back home.
Nexus Control, this is Arc Hyperion requesting docking clearance. Captain, I'm only getting their automated approach channel, not a live person.
Well, like it or not, we're here. Take us in.
Construction should have been finished by now.
Could be worse.
How? Habitat 7's a bust. We might have started a war with the first aliens we met, and our Pathfinder's dead. This better be rock bottom.
Green across the board. Docking initiated.
It's not.
All right. I got us here. Good luck, Pathfinder.
Me and Captain Dunn are gonna fight, apparently. Give me just a sec here to throw down. Oh, I can't save yet? Okay.
You gonna be okay, Ryder?
Captain just called me Pathfinder. This is really happening.
Just take a deep breath.
This should have been my father's moment.
But now it's yours. You just need to decide what you're gonna do with it.
Captain wants to see a
Where do I
full-duty
start?
roster.
I'm just not sure I'm ready.
We weren't ready to fall out of the sky on Habitat 7, but we survived that.
Right? So, always keep a jump jet handy.
True that. Where's my jump jet? I want a jump jet. Do. Push the button.
It'll be nice to see some friendly faces this time.
The Nexus runs a support crew. Just enough to finish building the station and provide safe harbor for the arcs.
It means we can start waking our people up.
They built a bar, right? Gotta have champagne for the welcome party.
You're expecting one.
After what we've been through, I could use a buzz.
We all could.
Yeah.
Right. Me too,
Rough
my
ride so
dude.
far.
We'll bounce back. Real food and a shower are just ahead.
Look, I feel you there. Real food in a shower is always better than alcohol.
Here we are.
I don't see any champagne.
Where is everybody? Well, this can't...
Welcome to the Nexus, gateway to Andromeda. I'm Avina, a virtual intelligence designed to assist you with immigration.
Can you tell us where the welcome party is hiding?
I'm sorry, my code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations. Please select from the following pre-programmed responses.
What year is it?
What year is it?
The current year is 2819. After spending over 600 years in stasis, it's normal to feel disoriented or confused upon arrival. Our helpful medical staff can assist with any physical or psychological after effects you may be experiencing.
Well, she's got the date right, at least.
So where is everyone? Where do colonists live?
Once you've cleared immigration, our helpful staff will assist you in choosing the home world of your dreams. Will it be the tropical paradise of Habitat 7, the gentle rolling hills of Habitat 3, or perhaps the mysterious twilight world of Habitat 5? Whichever you choose, rest assured our Pathfinders have carefully vetted all colony worlds to ensure your security and prosperity.
Why is this running?
Habitat 7? That's where we landed. She's way out of date.
How does the immigration process work?
We ask that you submit to a brief medical exam to ensure your health and well-being after making such a long journey. Once you've been cleared, our colonization experts will assist you in finding your new home. Please be mindful of the queue. Thousands of eager colonists like you are waiting to begin their new life in Andromeda.
Where? Place is deserted.
What can you tell me about the Andromeda galaxy?
Here in Andromeda, you are over 2 million light-years away from the Milky Way galaxy. This is the furthest any life form has ever traveled outside our home system, making you a brave pioneer indeed. The Nexus itself is located in a region known as the Helios Cluster. Here, you and thousands of your fellow colonists will fulfill your dreams of settling a new home. Fortune awaits.
What is the Nexus?
The Nexus serves as the central hub for the Andromeda Initiative's colonization efforts. It is the first destination for all colonists upon their arrival in the new galaxy. Please enjoy the many venues the Nexus has to offer. As the station expands, it will one day serve as the seat of government for Milky Way colonists. Providing a safe, stable, and prosperous environment is our primary goal.
Not from the looks of it.
Alright. Just 1 minute, guys. Because apparently my dog needs to go out. Which is why he's making so much noise. Jangling his collar around. So, you'll just have to stare at this menu for a sec. Alrighty. Let's get back into this. Now that my dog should be satisfied for the rest of the evening.
That's all.
It has been my pleasure. Please see one of our helpful immigration staff for further assistance. And welcome to your new home in Andromeda, where the brightest star is you. Current wait time for immigration processing is unknown error.
Right.
Unknown
That was helpful.
error. I mean, it let us know that nobody's updating her
Plants are
software.
still alive.
It was actually kind of helpful.
It's like they didn't finish building it.
Hello?
This place should be packed with people.
Yeah, well, we've had a lot of should-be's since we got here.
There's a guy. Maybe he's got champagne.
Hi there. We're from Ark Hyperion, and wondering where everybody went.
Did he hear you?
Did you say an arc?
I had a problem.
This is the Nexus, right? Pretty sure we parked in the right place.
And for what it's worth, your VI over there could use an update.
Of course, I'm sorry. It's just, we thought you were all dead.
What?
Or captured, or lost in dark space, or... But you're here. You have no idea how much this means.
I don't believe it.
Turian voices.
I'm Tyrion Candace. I lead our militia on the Nexus.
I'm Sarah Ryder. This is Cora Harper and Liam Costa, part of the Pathfinder team.
I'm sorry for the confusion. Our sensors told us an arc had arrived, but Helios is notorious for scrambling equipment. We thought you were just another malfunction.
We are definitely here.
Well, I've got a shipload of people that says we're here.
Of course, it's just... You're the first arc we've seen. After a year of waiting and no sign of the others, we shuttered this area and stopped looking. You've been stranded for a whole year? Longer. I'll fill you in on the way to Opposite. Everything that could go wrong with our plan has. We arrived 14 months ago. Right away, we hit a band of dark energy that knocked us off course.
We're familiar with it.
Then you'll know why we call it the Scourge. We lost whole sections of the station. A lot of people died. No power, no food. The chaos went on for months. It finally led to armed rebellion. When order was restored, the insurgents were banished. Exiles, we call them.
Are things back to normal?
Not even close. But you're here now, so maybe the worst is over.
No word from the other Pathfinders?
No word from anyone, period. Any threats from the locals? So far, we've stayed hidden. We're in no shape to deal with an attack.
We had a first contact situation on Habitat 7. Whole thing went south. They tried to kill us.
That wasn't the first contact. We know about them. Those aliens are gonna be... We're here.
You guys go ahead. I'll check out the security situation.
You should know our command structure has been fractured. Some of us are filling in for leaders who died.
Is it true?
They said drop everything and report for duty.
And no one was expecting an arc to finally show up.
Docking procedures are green across the board.
Stand by to merge Hyperion power into the grid.
There's a Krogan.
The crew of the Hyperion.
Krogan.
Good luck.
I don't care about you, Salarian.
I'm Jaren Tan, Director of the
The
Initiative.
Krogan.
You have no idea how much your arrival means to us.
The Krogan are my children. Best species, I love them so much. Means more to us, my dude.
Not as much as it means to us. We had one hell of a time getting here. Nice to see some friendly faces.
Hungry faces. Any supplies you can spare would be appreciated.
This is Foster Addison. She oversees colonial affairs. Where's the Pathfinder?
You're looking at her.
You're not Alec Ryder.
My father's dead. He made me his successor.
Alec is dead. Please understand, the entire initiative is at risk. None of the Golden Worlds panned out. They're a bust, and there's been no word from the other arcs.
What happened to them?
Unknown. Our supplies are nearly depleted. Rationing bought us some time, but even that's running out.
We need to find more resources, but that takes people, and we can't wake them up.
Until they have somewhere to live. A golden world.
Or a world
now
like...
more than ever, we need a Pathfinder.
It now falls to you, Ryder. Are you up to the task?
I mean, I'm fine. But you don't have a choice. That's see. Let's hope so.
Well, we came a long ways for nothing if I'm not.
We'll all die if you're not.
That's no way to treat a guest.
The fucking Krogans.
I'm Nakmor Kesh, superintendent of this station. Hope they haven't scared you off already.
It's nothing personal, but now isn't the time for on-the-job training.
Yeah, well, now is
At least the
time that
Pathfinder
it's
here
happening.
seems willing to try. We could use a fresh perspective.
You've heard my concerns. I'll leave you to it.
I love you, marry me.
We're all feeling the pressure. Let's have a private word in my office, Ryder. We'll discuss giving you a scout ship. I'm happy to work out the details with your associate.
Welcome to
my
the next.
associate. Thanks for help.
Thank you for standing up for me there.
Hope's in short supply here. What little we can find should have a chance.
Ma'am, the Hyperion's core is now online.
Let me show you something.
I love you so much.
An hour ago, that was all dark. But with the power from your ship, we're keeping the lights on. You have my vote.
And when the power runs out?
You'd best go talk to Director Tan. Make sure that doesn't happen. And don't be shy. Come see me when you have a chance.
Yes, ma'am. Always ready. Always ready to hang out with Krogan. Gotta talk to everybody. Okay, this is Addison.
Alright, what happened?
To who?
To whom? And your goddamn father.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Don't correct my grammar.
Sorry, my face is tired from dealing with everything. And right now, I just want to know what happened with Alec.
What matters is he's gone.
I don't want to get into it. Things went wrong. And now I'm the one you have to deal with.
Alec Ryder wouldn't accept that kind of ultimatum. Damned if I will. We'd never have left home if we... Not home. The Milky Way. This is home. This mess. We don't have a lot of options, Ryder. Maybe you'll prove your father right. After 14 months of failed colonization, forgive me if I don't hold my breath.
Oops.
How do you fit into the Nexus leadership?
I oversee the actual settlement effort. As the number of outposts is currently less than ideal, my influence is limited. As Tan is quick to remind me. Left a perfectly adequate career as a chief officer. Provincial capital, too. Only a new galaxy could pull me away. And here we are, idling.
Yeah, well, deal with it.
You called my father Alec. No one does that.
A lot of us joined the initiative because of his vision. What he shared of it, anyway.
Were you friends, or...?
I'm not your new mother, if that's what you're asking. Or his friend. He hated that I didn't use his title. But no one's a Pathfinder until they've found something. Much like a colonial director without colonies.
There must be some kind of plan for encountering hostile aliens. We can't have been that naive.
We expected life, not an enemy that refuses to talk. They don't attack, they disinfect. We're nothing until we're bacteria. Sorry, 14 months and you stoop to poetry. That's how bad it is. Not sure who started it, but we're calling them Ket. Kandros will know more. Maybe too much.
You don't trust him?
I trust him to defend us. I do not trust a rising military influence in a supposedly civilian initiative. We came here to make history, Ryder, not repeat it. Ugh, goddamn poetry.
Yeah, well... You were always gonna need some military element. That's just part of life.
There's also this strange technology. Has anyone studied that?
We've tried. Not me. The brains in research. They're supposed to know their business. The current excuse? The tech we dug up on Mars was more advanced, but it was plug and go. The tech here thinks different? I don't know.
Sense to me.
We've mostly avoided it. And from what the Hyperion logs say about Alec, maybe that's good.
You've had no colony successes in over a year? How many tries is that?
Less than you'd think. The Scourge, spoiled worlds, exiles, hostiles. We can't just plop down an outpost and expect picket fences. We need the Pathfinder and Sam to scout, evaluate, and inspire. The initiative promised a goal. Andromeda has not cooperated.
And if it had?
Beautiful utopian horseshit. Colonies that produce and support each other. The Nexus a citadel, not headed by Tan, or even me.
Okay, bye then.
Excuse me, Director Addison.
Ryder?
It's Pathfinder.
Ryder, we're starving here. If we don't get a foundation of outposts to feed the initiative, we might as well be 600 years dead. Alec promised a lot. None of it panned out. That's what you're up against. Why people won't trust you. Why I don't trust you. Prove me wrong.
You don't have to trust me. I don't like you. You? We. Come on over here. Krogan.
Yes, I know the Hyperion docking unannounced caused some switches to blow. That's fine. I don't care. We know the problem is more widespread than we thought. We're working to fix it. That's all. There you are. Hope the others haven't been giving you a hard time. There's a lot that needs doing. At least with the Hyperion hooked up and feeding us power, my team and I can get more work done.
I noticed there aren't a lot of Krogan around.
You haven't spoken to number 8 yet, have you?
Number 8?
Tan. Ask him why most of my people left. He'll have opinions. I can tell you this much. When the mutiny happened, a deal was made. My clan were supposed to settle matters and, in return, get more say in the initiative.
Why do you call Tan 8?
Because he was 8th in line to take over the Andromeda initiative. I like to remind him of that now and then. Keep him humble.
Did the deal go through?
The clan held up their part, but Tan had a meltdown when he found out we wanted more say around here. Then Addison's assistant, Spender, pretended he never made the deal in the first place. It was a mess, but I don't blame my people for walking out. We're done being used.
With your clan gone, why did you stay?
It's complicated. The station and my clan both need me here.
What kind of work do you do as superintendent?
I was part of the team that originally designed and built this place. I keep the station functional, or as functional as possible, considering.
What sort of problems have you seen on the Nexus?
Situation's gone to shit pretty much sums it up. There's arcs missing. Some idiots tried to mutiny and take over, then more idiots offended my clan, so they left. And to top it all off, the founder of the initiative, Jian Garson, was killed.
What happened to Jian Garson?
Killed in the Scourge disaster. Her and a bunch of the other leaders. Tan might know more.
I thought the Hyperion had it bad when we arrived. Anything else?
The outposts aren't happening because we don't have resources or people, so Addison's more uptight than ever. And let's not forget how badly the station was damaged on arrival. But that's a detail, according to some. My team and I are repairing what we can. If we don't get materials soon, things will go downhill. Fast.
This, like, wheel is done with the, like, left stick. And so, like, I keep, like, not doing it right, I guess. And, like, so, like, I'll go down here, but I'll miss it. And I'll end up over there. And it doesn't select anything.
When we left the Milky Way, the Krogan were still dealing with the genophage.
Right. The genophage. A little gift to our people from the Solarians thousands of years ago. That sterility virus they infected us with left most of our children stillborn. Only 1 in 1,000 survive.
No wonder your people have such a problem with Solarians.
Some wounds never heal. Not that my ancestors didn't provoke it. They did try to conquer the galaxy. The Solarians were forced to respond. And it's not fair to blame it all on them, either. The Solarians developed the virus, but it was the Turians who deployed it. I'm hoping that's all in the past. Plenty of blame to go around, but Andromeda is about new beginnings. My people need that more than most.
The Krogan need love. They need love, and I love them.
What about the Krogan here in Andromeda?
There's no cure for it. But my clan was starting to show mutation against the virus. A natural defense. During the trip to get here, Krogan underwent gene therapies to enhance the mutation while we were in stasis.
So you used those 600 years to your advantage. Gave the adaptation more time to develop.
Yeah. Still early, but I think we made a dent. Our scientists say we've improved viability to almost 4%, which is a lot better than what we had. Beyond all the statistics, it means more Krogan children will live. It's the only way my people have a future out here.
No more questions, I guess.
Nothing more for now.
See you later.
My Krogan wife.
My crew's working on it. We've moved the ops center to the top of our priority list. That's an entire sector showing green. Good job, you two.
Thanks.
I'll check it out myself as soon as I have a moment. Move on to the docks for now.
So good to her people. Some shit, same shit, different day. For posterity, in case the initiative goes belly up. The Nexus is a four-ring circus. Don't like how Tan operates, and his disdain for Krogan is obvious. I believe his intentions are ultimately good, but he's an opportunist who's likely to create dissent. I don't see the Nexus coming together if he's left unchecked. It's already polarizing Addison. She's taking the cue to circle the wagons. I think I could talk to Kandros about this and at least try to get the two of us more coordinated. Or maybe not. Seriously hate this kind of drama. Kesh, me too. Oh, excuse me. Me too, Kesh. Useless, pointless bullshit drama. New.
This is the planet where we landed. Habitat 7. It wasn't even close to livable.
That's been true of every world we found. Ryder, we were discussing your next expedition.
About time, my dude.
Good. I was starting to wonder who was in charge around here.
Director Addison is entitled to her opinion, and mine overrules ours.
Does she know that?
I oversee the entire initiative, and I have decided to give you a chance to prove yourself. To that end, the Scourge dealt us a serious blow. Whatever it is, our scientists theorize it's not natural.
An artificial energy cloud?
It wasn't here when we left the Milky Way, yet it rendered all the Golden Worlds unlivable. Then there's the aliens you ran into, the Ket. They're obsessed with alien structures we found scattered around the cluster. They'll do anything to prevent others from accessing them. It seems murder isn't exclusive to the Milky Way. And now the challenge is to settle a world in spite of all that. This one here. Eos.
How?
You need to increase the viability of the planet so we can establish an outpost. Then we can bring more colonists out of stasis. The more colonists we have, the more resources we can gather to support the Nexus. Everything depends on it. There are 6 worlds we hope to settle.
Okay, but you said every planet you found is unlivable, so how do I...
A good Pathfinder would relish the challenge of solving it.
Right. I think I should go check some things.
And if I fail, I guess it's no sweat off your back, right? You'll just look for another Pathfinder?
Placing bets on people is part of my job. Some of them pay off. Others...
Don't play games with me.
The way I see it, you need me. If I pull this off, maybe you'll look like the leader you pretend to be.
But first, you have to succeed at being the Pathfinder you pretend to be.
Oof.
Where's my ship?
Get the fuck
They're
out my
prepping it
face.
now in the docking bay. The coordinates for Eos will be in the computer. And when you have a moment,
Really
we should
just
discuss the
want to
missing
shoot
arcs.
you in the face.
I was wondering about that.
Oh, she has
Something
freckles on her
wrong.
hands.
Ryder, Casey and Sam live in the Hyperion. Your implant needs attention, and we need to discuss a confidential matter.
Many freckles.
No. I'm fine.
I can't believe I have freckles on my hands. That's great. That is an awesome detail. So many freckles.
Ryder, you may have a less than flattering view of me, but I want to express my condolences for your father.
Blah, 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 blah. No one cares.
I didn't know him very well, although I understand he played a key role in planning the initiative. I'm sure he'd be concerned that we still have several arcs missing.
I will find.
They're as much a part of the initiative as the human arc. We'll find them.
We have to. Tens of thousands of colonists are unaccounted for. It paints the initiative in an unflattering light. Did you have some other business?
Any more information you can give me on the missing arcs?
No, and that is the distressing part. The Asari, Turian, and Solarian arcs are completely unaccounted for. If they had the same problems with the Scourge that we did, I fear the worst. Should you find any clues, please investigate. Without the other arcs, the promise of the Initiative can never be fulfilled.
Are there any other arcs we should expect?
We had hoped Quarians would be part of the first wave, but before departure in 2185, we got word they had technical problems with their ship. It seems they're also bringing along Drell, Hanar, and other species as well. Managing all of their biological needs caused complications. We won't see them for some time to come.
Man, Hanar are weird. I don't know why they would bring Hanar. Hanar are like adapted to literally like one ecosystem. They're squishy.
Sounds like the Nexus has had a rough time of it.
Publicly, I would say we're more than up for the challenge. Privately, I can tell you, it's been a disaster. The Scourge killed hundreds, many of them our senior leadership. Even the founder of the Initiative, Jean Garson, is dead.
How did Jean Garson die?
With the rest of the leadership, when the Nexus hit the Scourge, a large wing of stasis pods was destroyed. They were killed instantly. These people traveled 600 years and died before they even woke up. Jean Garson never glimpsed Helios. She never saw her vision realized.
Kandros mentioned something about hitting the Scourge. How did it play out?
Criminal elements took advantage of the emergency and preyed on people's fears. An uprising followed. We had no choice but to turn to the Krogan to deal with them. They crushed the mutiny and the criminals were banished. Exiles, we called them. I doubt we've heard the last of them. They're led by an outlaw, Sloane Kelly. She used to be one of ours.
Who is this Sloane Kelly?
She was head of security on the Nexus. She opposed the uprising at first, but eventually turned traitor and joined them. Misguided sympathy for the plight of the common citizen? Nonsense. They posed a direct threat to our existence.
Near a dick.
There don't seem to be many Krogan around.
Good riddance. The Krogan demanded a greater say in political matters. The last place you want them involved. Their muscle, nothing more. Good for fighting and lifting heavy objects. When they didn't get what they wanted,
I mean, I'm into that. I'm definitely into fighting and lifting heavy objects.
Why don't you like the Krogan?
It's common knowledge that they are a violent, ignorant species. Long ago, they waged nuclear war on one another. Their planet was decimated. My people tried to uplift them, but the Krogan could never tame their worst instincts. What if they bring their tempers to Andromeda? We'll all be dead.
You're dumb.
As director of the Initiative, are you in charge around here, or what?
If the others would allow me, they don't see me as the rightful successor.
Yeah, well.
So how does anything get done?
In theory, Kesh handles the Nexus's physical operations, Kandros runs the militia, and Addison manages colonial affairs. I oversee all of it. In practice, we argue, debate, and yell at each other until a decision is made. If we're lucky. It is maddening.
What's their problem with you?
I am not Jean Garson. Our founder was charismatic, eccentric, larger than life. Traits I cannot hope to mimic. She and her inner circle perished in the Scourge, some at the hands of the Exiles, some never made it out of stasis. I was deputy assistant for revenue management. Then all 7 leaders above me died. I was next in line for the role.
So, you're an accountant?
Don't let that fool you. We are all capable of more than we know. When I was young, I was fascinated by the idea of exploring space. Life had its detours and I went a different direction. Then I heard about the Initiative and saw my chance to try the path not taken. While I may not be setting foot on New Worlds, my authority can ensure that you do.
Right. Sorry.
Nah, don't apologize. He's a dick. I don't like you.
What do I need to consider in making a planet viable?
Assuming the planet supports life, an outpost is critical. People like a roof over their heads, and you'll want to eliminate any hostile threats. Whether that's the cat or other terrors lurking in Helios, colonists being murdered on sight can be discouraging. Also, scouting and mapping terrain is a priority for any Pathfinder. And don't forget forward stations. You'll want those.
What can you tell me about forward stations?
I was afraid you'd ask. It's mostly what the engineers tell me. A forward station allows mining, equipment repairs, and resupply for field teams. I mean, who wouldn't want that? But seeing as how every colonization effort has failed, it's just theory at the moment. You get to test it out, Ryder.
Cool beans. Testing new equipment sounds fun.
What more can you tell me about the initiative?
It represents the greatest migration ever attempted. No one had ventured beyond the Milky Way before. We've all left home in search of freedom, fortune, perhaps a new beginning. We are the bravest souls each species has to offer. I hope the Nexus will serve as the...
What do you know about the early days of the initiative?
As most everyone knows, Jean Garson's vision made it happen. She was an entrepreneur on Earth. Wealthy. Young for a human. Garson had the idea for the initiative in the early 2170s, I believe. Many thought leaving the Milky Way was impossible. But she persevered. And as with most great ideas, the doubters were wrong.
Why do you think most people came?
There are thousands of reasons, one for every colonist here. What does any pilgrim seek? Usually, happiness. Finding the thing that eludes them, the thing to fulfill them. While we cannot promise they will find it, we can facilitate the search.
That's actually, that's probably a pretty good way to put it.
Looks like a melting pot around here.
The Nexus is home to several initiative species. Many came ahead of the Arks. The hope is that this station will one day serve as the governing body in Andromeda. Though I'm not sure what they were thinking, lumping Krogan into the mix. As a Solarian, my kind tend to have a low opinion of them. Nothing I've seen here has changed that.
That's because you're racist.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
Of course, as you pointed out, we need each other. Our futures depend on each other's success.
I can't go this way. Okay. Do. Oh shit, my dude. You
Hey,
okay?
you okay?
I'm fine. My arms got the brunt of it.
Stuff exploding like this happen often?
Back right after the mutiny, we had a lot of this happening. But not lately.
I wasn't there during the mutiny.
Lucky. I thought we were done with this, honestly. That maybe I was just being paranoid.
You know what they say. It's not paranoia.
If someone is out to get you, yeah. Third time this week. It's getting worse. First one was small stuff. This one could have hurt bad if I'd been closer.
That's not good. Sorry. Understatement.
Yeah. And now I have more repairs.
Whoever's doing this has to be stopped before someone gets seriously hurt.
That's what I'm trying to do. But I'm an engineer, not a PI. I've scanned all the potential sabotage areas I can think of. But I don't know who to trust anymore.
Sounds like a lot went down before the Hyperion docked.
Yeah, I guess. Wait. That's it. You can't possibly be involved in this. You weren't even here during the mutiny. Would you, if you have time? Maybe you could help me. If they start hitting critical systems.
Sure thing. What can I do?
If you could scan these other panels while I fix this one, that'd really help. I've sent the locations to your Omni tool. Just send me the data when you're done.
find out why. Be careful.
Oh, Kish.
Pathfinder, to cover their tracks, the Saboteur is overloading power to this panel from another junction relay. You can scan and trace the connective wiring to locate the surrogate panel.
Up there. Over there. This way? This way. Yes. Oh, nope, not the lady, the panel.
Scanning power junction relays. This panel is malfunctioning. Without more data, I cannot determine if this is a normal malfunction or sabotage.
I'll just disable power to the panel until Raj can check it out.
Oh, there it is.
Scan and trace the wiring to locate the panel that the Saboteur used.
Over there. I'm so mad that I can't use my scanner while I'm sprinting.
Scanning. This panel has been tampered with.
Send the data to Raj.
Yes, Pathfinder.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Notice the handoff there. Too small for this.
Pathfinder, I received the data from Sam. It really is sabotage.
Any idea as to who it might be?
Yeah. All these panels were worked on by Zara. I just can't believe it.
Security video logs confirm that Zara Kellis worked on these panels, as well as the one Raj Patil encountered.
Well, shit. Any idea where she is now?
Kellis is currently working on a panel on the Hyperion main deck.
Pathfinder, no time for our beer yet. This place is a mess. Security isn't. Let's call it strained.
I can believe it. Nexus is running on empty.
Not just that. A lot of the exiles were security. Everyone was trained and armed for Frontier. We know Cat are dangerous, and now we have to worry about our people too. No idea where they went, but they left mad.
Yeah, well. Don't write them off.
They were frustrated. If they just wanted to kill, they could have fought to the last here.
Apparently, we're the big hope for everyone. Not the Hyperion showing. Just us. I'm with you.
That happens.
It's just a lot.
This wasn't in the job description. We have to find a world, then save it.
Glad it's not just me feeling it. But it's not just you either. We're a team, right? It's what they need us to be.
Got you, my dude.
It's not right. It's not fair.
What's wrong?
You're a Sagittarian.
So it's true. A Pathfinder has found us. There's hope at last. Maybe you could help. You're impartial. This whole thing has gotten so political. My husband, he's locked up and slated for exile for a crime he didn't commit.
Must have been bad.
Exile, huh? Guess it wasn't for having a hand in the cookie jar.
They say it's murder. They're calling him the first murderer in Andromeda, but the dead man was his friend. He wouldn't have. There are witnesses and evidence, but it's all circumstantial. At worst, it was an accident. His name is Milken Rensis. He could give you the details if you were willing to speak with him. Please.
I'd be happy to.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure the jailer will allow you a visit. Please, tell Milken I love him.
Bum bum bum. My
I
hair's
know
so
that
blue.
look.
I want to dye
The
my hair
others
that color
mentioned here,
again.
did they?
Something like that?
I have that
Get
color hair
used to
dye.
it. Just focus on being a Pathfinder. Can't argue with results, though they'll try.
True facts,
Anyway,
my
welcome
friend.
to Militia HQ. Excuse the mess. This office fields militia work, Nexus security, and looking for the Tyrian Ark.
What's the word on the Turian Ark?
Scattered readings. Some indicate the Natanus was destroyed, others that people are alive. Who knows? If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
Oh man, my dude. Tyrian voices just... The, like, modulation they put on Tyrian voices is just... Oof.
What do you know about the enemies we've encountered? The Ket.
It does
We usually
things.
see them on worlds with those alien structures. The Ket don't take kindly to anyone studying them. Not sure why. They don't talk to us. Every time we cross paths, there's a fight or they take prisoners.
Why? What do they want?
No one knows. But I've seen their weaponry and what they do to those prisoners. I want them a long, long way from the Nexus.
Probably a good idea.
What brought you out here to Andromeda?
I was tired of being the good one.
The good one?
The Kandros family is old military. There were expectations, you know. Then my sister became a sculptor and cousin Irene went pirate on Omega. Everyone was proud that I stayed in service. But I kept wondering, when do I get my adventure? Jen Garson's dream was so grand, so gutsy, I had to be part of it.
Man, I actually love that callback. What's hilarious is that that's straight up just a callback to a DLC from the third game. And I loved her. And she was beautiful. And super gay for Arya. But if you're not gay for Arya, you're probably blind.
You talk like you weren't part of the leadership. How did you end up commanding the militia?
I was escorting a prospecting team on some moon when those Ket found us. They penned us like cattle for experiments. I managed to get loose, snatched a gun, and freed the others. By the time we killed the bastards and headed back to warn the Nexus, everyone looked at me like I was in charge.
That sounds familiar.
The militia grew from there. Funny, once the heat is on, all kinds of people rise to the top.
True that.
Are the other Turians managing okay?
So. We're not good at sitting around in a crisis. Service before self gets drummed into us at boot camp. It's probably why so many of us are in the militia. We like to earn our citizenship, whatever galaxy we're in. But it's hard to focus with our arc missing.
It's rough out there. You might need backup if you can spare the people.
I have strike teams specializing in assault and extraction. If you need serious firepower, my Apex teams have you covered. In fact, I could give you authority to dispatch them. It'll cut down their response time.
Thank you.
Our current ops are on the terminal. See if there's anything that could use a shot where it counts.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Gosh, I love your voice. Like, somebody get me.
This console reports on the militia's current strike team missions, Pathfinder. Please speak with Tyrion Kandros for authorization to participate.
I think that happened already.
That's the console for our strike teams.
What are they?
Assault and extraction squads. When we need the best, I have Apex. Combat experts who've signed up to defend us. Since you have a front row view of the cluster, I can give you authority to dispatch them.
I'll deploy your people carefully, Kandros.
Appreciate that, Ryder. But trust me, Apex can handle themselves. Authorization complete. Good luck out there.
Thanks. Now I can mess around with that. Oh, reedy thing. Apex status. Lieutenant, based on the status report 16C, it seems we're no closer to gaining a foothold in any sector. Without decent recon and greater intel on the enemy, I'm starting to think our efforts are futile. The risks involved and continued loss of resources and lives makes it hard to justify. With morale this low, we need to scale down expectations again. Kandros. So who is he writing that to, I wonder? It just says Lieutenant. So I guess I just keep the strike teams holdover from previous playthroughs, I guess. Okay. I'm not gonna... I guess maybe I'll send a couple of people out. Pretty much everybody has a 94% chance of finishing that. It's a bronze level quest. Around 92%. I end up stuck with a lot of the gold ones are... There we go.
Help you?
Pathfinder Ryder, here to see Nilk and Rensis.
Ah, our murderer. Wife's here all the time. Guess she told you her sob story. Nilk, you're moving up in the world. There's a Pathfinder wanted to chat with you.
The Pathfinder, huh? They called in the big guns to exile Andromeda's first murderer.
Your wife's all broken up over this. She says you didn't do it, and that she loves you.
She's a wonderful person. At this point, it's too late. They found me guilty.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
I was part of the futile effort to set up a colony on Eos. We were on our last legs, overrun by hostiles, our leader dead. The security chief, Reynolds, my friend, he refused to call for evacuation. I argued with him. Everyone saw.
Last I checked, getting into a spat wasn't against the law.
There's more. He ordered us to regroup and counterattack. We were moving through a sandstorm. I saw movement, thought it was the Ket, and... I guess I panicked and fired. A witness saw the chief's chest explode.
I'm so sorry. That's awful.
We were close. He was a stubborn son of a... I admired that about him. But I was enraged when we argued. There's a recording. It's ugly. Everyone's certain I did it on purpose so we could evacuate. Only my word otherwise.
Don't throw in the towel yet. I'll review the evidence. Maybe I can find something that'll help.
That would be great. You're a Pathfinder. I'm sure Kandros would give you access. Maybe there's still hope.
Hope is kind of what I'm supposed to do, I guess. Any chance to listen to you talk again, no, Kandros?
No news on the Turian Ark yet? Or is this militia business?
I spoke with Nilk and Rensis, the man found guilty of the murder on Eos.
Yes, our first murder here in Andromeda. I wish it had been our last. When the colony attempts failed, it didn't help spirits that a high-ranking officer was killed by one of our own. The mutiny here on Nexus was probably inevitable, but this acted as a spark.
Doesn't seem right to put all that on him.
Of course it isn't, but that's the perception. Despite the lack of physical evidence, everything added up. His only defense was, trust me, I didn't mean to do it.
And you don't trust him.
You assume he's lying.
What's a lie to a murderer? Look, knock yourself out. A key witness, Cassidy Shaw, works in operations. Go ahead and talk to her. And there's a recording of the perpetrator threatening the victim. I'll let you cue it up on the console there. As far as I'm concerned, this case is closed.
Yeah, look, I got you, my dude. It sounds pretty open and shut, and accidentally murdering somebody is kind of still murdering them. Like, you didn't not murder him just because you didn't mean to murder him.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Whee. What is it over here? This is... Oh, so this is the recording.
The Nexus versus colonist Milken, evidence 7A. Hiram! Hiram! They've seized the compound! Call for evacuation!
We're not giving up, Milken. We're taking it back.
No! I'm not letting your ego get us killed! Even if I have to...
No! Get him off me! Get him off me!
I mean, at worst, he like punched him in the face in that recording.
Cassidy Shaw? I'm Sarah Ryder. I'm looking into the Nilken murder case.
Oh man, I thought that was over with. Have you heard the audio recording of their fight?
Yes.
I helped pull him off Chief Reynolds. You could see it in his eyes. He was gonna kill him. Then in the sandstorm, I had a pretty clear view of the Chief. He looked wide at Nilken and shouted, "No." Then his chest burst open. I'll never forget it. The look on his face was pure shock.
Reynolds was leading you back to retake the compound. Did you agree with that?
It wasn't my place to agree or disagree. He was ranking officer. In retrospect, it is ironic. If he hadn't been killed, we all probably would have died.
Did you see any Ket in the vicinity?
Nilken said so, but not that I could see. Still, the sandstorm was severe. Visibility wasn't great.
Did Nilken seem remorseful?
I lost sight of Nilken in the turmoil. When we found him, he seemed in shock. He couldn't speak. He looked nauseated. Could have been guilt. The reality of the act sinking in.
If they'd fought and Nilken threatened to kill him, why was Reynolds surprised?
Fronts fight, say things they don't mean, maybe even hurt each other. But you don't expect your best friend to shoot you. To me, that's the saddest part. The Chief's heart was broken right before it exploded.
I appreciate the information.
Of course. It kills me we had to leave him behind. He deserved a proper funeral.
So the body was never examined? Important piece of a murder investigation.
Tian wouldn't allow a mission to go back for him. Said it was too dangerous.
Yeah. Because Tan is just so concerned all the time.
Something I can help you with?
I'm looking into the Nilken Rensis murder charge.
And?
I want to go to Eos and retrieve Chief Reynolds' body.
That isn't usually Pathfinder business.
Yeah, well,
First murder in Andromeda, and
now.
I'm impartial. Figured you'd want to get it right.
Settling an outpost comes first. But I suppose I have no objections. Physical evidence will only bolster the case.
I'm hoping it proves something else happened.
This case has been a political nightmare. With all we've been through, the people need stability. I hope anything you find reaffirms what's been done, but if it sheds a different light, we'll deal with it. We'll send the coordinates of the murder scene. Good luck.
Yeah. Bye.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
Of course.
You're the actual worst. I hate you so much. Well, it wants me to level. I need 3 points. Well, I guess I'd be at the beginning of anything. Invasion is kind of fun. I want assault turret, but I need to invest points. I don't actually use tactical cloak. I'm just gonna auto level them because it doesn't really matter to me. I'm gonna mark all those as red just so they're not lit up, because I'm probably not gonna read all of these. There's a lot to read in all of this. I'm gonna mark those as all red as well, because it'll just go in and you can see it. Oh, and I still have to talk to the scientists. I know where they are, right? Because I think they're just over here.
But the planet was toxic. What if they store oxygen in porous tissue, like Quiro's rockfish?
I still reckon they had breather gear stowed in that armor.
Perhaps both. Life is infinitely adaptable, as our expedition proves.
You must be the Pathfinder. Wonderful. You and your Sam are exactly what we need.
Thanks, Mr.
Professor Hewitt. My colleagues and I will work with your Sam and the data you gather to solve Andromeda's scientific mysteries.
I'm usually out in the field, but I wouldn't mind talking shop, or lab, you know.
You are always welcome.
Not that we've had much to study, with everyone cooped up for 14 months.
But your data on the Scourge flows like poetry. Now we can better advise on repairing the damage it caused.
And maybe Addison will give us a real workspace. Who can think with all this racket?
I'm actually pretty good at thinking with a lot of racket.
Pathfinder, we've had some trouble.
Anything I can help with?
Perhaps. I discharged an away team to get readings from a section of the Scourge that was behaving anomalously. They hadn't reported in for some time, and sensors can't locate their shuttle. I sent them out there. Good, dedicated people. I fear what might have happened to them.
Don't give up hope. When I'm out there, I'll see if I can find them.
Their friends and family will want to know what's happened. And I need to know.
So, I don't know if anyone's paying enough attention to notice, but I'm actually pretty much automatically going to the, sort of the right side of the screen when I get my choices, my like emotional responses. And it's because I've decided the sort of the type of responses that this character is going to give. That she's going to use or rather, I think I may have said the right side before, I meant the left side. Where I will automatically go to either the casual or emotional response. Because that's just what I've decided to play with right now. I could change that at any point if I want to. I won't get like locked into a personality, but I am currently playing her on the casual, which is sort of the sassy, funny one, and the emotional.
Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
You guys want to talk?
Pathfinder, those bioscans are superb. Could you gather more for our comparative conservation effort?
What conservation effort?
Ah, my thesis is on the console there. Broad strokes, we're comparing and preserving organisms from both galaxies. If you donate more bioscans and samples to the catalog, I can get you a finder's fee. Tempted?
Yes.
Hi, Pathfinder. Want to hit some rocks for science?
Absolutely. What do you need?
I love that line.
Sam and I used your scans and made a VI for geophysics surveys. Beta builds on the console. Test it out in the field, and I'll wrangle you a consultant's bonus from Director Addison. How's that sound?
Oh yeah, give me all those bonuses.
The beauty of the cosmos unfolds in your planet scans, Pathfinder. But there is more they can do.
Do you have something in mind, Doctor?
Plans for a school are underway to inspire a new generation of young minds. I want to craft a model of the cluster for them, accurate and splendid from your data. My prototype is on that console. Add more scans to improve it, and I will share my educational budget with you. And my thanks.
Tram technicians, please report to the Hyperion coupling annex. Tram technicians, please report to the Hyperion coupling annex.
Console. I'm just gonna activate all of these. Why are you writing poetry? You're making me tired.
Tram technicians, please report to the Hyperion coupling annex.
It is like almost 2 o'clock in the morning. Really, I probably should go to bed.
Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
Let me see. Save my game there. And I'm gonna call it a night. I hope you guys are enjoying this game. I'm sure enjoying this game. Excuse me. I'm gonna play more of it because I can, because I like it, because it's a fun game. It's a good way for me to kill time at night. So I hope you guys are looking forward to more episodes of Mass Effect Andromeda, because you're gonna get them whether you're looking forward to them or not. And I will see all y'all in the next one. Have a good one, guys.